Namaste, Yogi Mamas, and welcome along to your practice today. We are going to keep it nice and strong with today's practice, working with a powerful sequence of transforming energy in the body. So we're going to use the breath to kind of breathe out and move energy down. So obviously, as you move towards birthing your baby, we want energy to be moving down. We want to stay really grounded throughout that whole labor and birth process. And we can start to cultivate this understanding through our yoga practice. It's also a really great way to shift energy in the body if you're feeling perhaps a little stuck or a little bit frustrated, or you're experiencing a lot of pregnancy hormone-induced beautiful emotions. We can shift that. So energy doesn't really go anywhere, it just transforms. So we use this practice as a way of transforming it into something that feels spacious, light, and effortless. So you might like to have your 2 blocks handy just in case, and your bolster, and of course if your knees are sensitive, then grabbing your blanket to support your knees. We will start in a comfortable seated position. Any comfortable seat. Close down your eyes. And just take a couple of moments here to find the earth, to find the ground. So the sit bones plugging into the bolster or the blanket that you're sitting on. And imagining the lower part of your body as though it's developing roots, like a tree down into the earth. And then just checking in really honestly with how you're feeling in this moment. And not judging that as a good or a bad feeling or emotion, just effortlessly observing, noticing. Does your energy feel light and energized? Does it feel dense? Just notice. When we work with more energy-based practices, we're reminded that nothing is ever happening to us, it's only ever happening through us. And we're reminded of this during pregnancy, of the vessel of the body. Take a deep breath down into your belly, into your baby, and a full breath out of your mouth. One more like that, a full breath in. And just clearing out any stagnation out of the mouth. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart space. We'll chant the mantra Om, just one round, this deep resonant sound. See if you can keep the sound vibration low. This is also a really great sound to make during labor. Taking a breath in to prepare. Bowing in head to heart, perhaps setting a little intention, a reason for being here, a sankalpa for your practice. And when you're ready, bring your head back through center, blink your eyes open. We'll come over onto all fours. Slide your bolster out to the side. You can use it again later. And then making your way over onto all fours, shoulders stacking on top of the wrists. See if you can untuck the toes and press down into the tops of the shin bones. Feel how when you press down into the shin bones, your pelvis naturally kind of tucks under. And that enables you to be able to lift the transverse abdominis, to be able to lift the baby up in towards the spine a little bit more. So you're not sagging and collapsing and overarching the back. We're pressing down, drawing up. And then feel the inner thighs hug towards each other as though there was a block in between your legs. Good. Fingertips spread nice and wide. See if you can keep plugging down into the shins here and find that little tilt through the pelvis for stability. Good. And then keeping everything where where it is, extend the right leg back behind you, bend the right knee and curl the right heel in towards your buttocks. So you're still plugging the left shin bone down. You're not arching the back into back bend. There's a little tiny tilt occurring through the pelvis. Open the right leg out to the side, kind of like you're a dog peeing on a tree. Keep pressing the right hand and the left hand firmly down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take the right knee forward as though it's going to touch towards the outside of the right elbow. And then inhale, send it back to dog peeing on tree pose. Good. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale, send it back and hold. The right leg is opening to the side. I know your butt's on fire for 3. Good. For 2. For 1. Now step the right foot to the outside of the right pinky and come on into a nice long lunge. You could take your hands to your blocks here if you want a little bit more support. Try not to sink down too much, so we're still paddling down through the back of the left foot and the shin as we find this lunge. Lift the pubic bone forward and up. Baby draws into the spine. Squeeze the tips of the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Inhale. Stay for the breath out. Good. Left hand down, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Find a nice open twist as you breathe in. And as you exhale, bring the right hand back down towards the floor. Press the earth away. See if you can pick up the right foot, extend it back behind you, curl the heel towards your butt. Right knee is bent. Right foot is facing up towards the ceiling. You're drawing in through the belly. Little pulses through the right foot like you're stamping on the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot, knee back down. Take a breath in here. Plug the shins and the feet down as you breathe out. Good. As you inhale, the left leg will lift this time. Keep pushing the right shin down. Flex the foot. So we're not opening the hip just yet. We're finding the glute switching on. You should feel the hamstring maybe pinch a little bit as well. Then open the leg to the side like your dog peeing on a tree. Foot is flexed. Lift the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Take it forward. Send it back. Inhale. Building intensity. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Good. Exhale, hold. Good. Send it back. Big breath in. Hold the leg out to the side. Feel that yawn shape for 3, 2, 1. And then step the left foot on the outside of the left pinky. Find your lunge. Lift your pubic bone forward and up and just feel a nice little bit of a stretch through your hip. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. And then plug the right hand down. Lift the left arm to the sky, open through the chest, open through the heart. Big breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes back down. Try not to scrape it. Pick up the left foot, send it back behind you. Knee is bent rather. Foot is facing up towards the sky. You're still paddling down through the right shin, so you're not arching through the back. You're staying engaged. Little pulses as you flex the foot like you're stamping on the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Good. Finding your way back onto hands and knees, keep plugging the shin bones down. We'll just do a couple of wrist push-ups. Rising up, lifting the palm of your hand up off the mat. The 4 fingers will press down, the thumbs will lift, and then lower your hands back down. So you can do this 1 at a time or 2 at a time. This is going to start to build a lot of strength in your wrists. And so when you start carrying a baby around, or even just doing everyday tasks, the wrists are tiny little joints in the body, and particularly in yoga, we bear our whole body weight down onto them. So we want them to be strong. So wrist push-ups are a great way to do that. 2 more, or 1 more each side if you're going side to side. Good. And then come on back down. Beautiful. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Press into the hands. Press the shin bones down once again. And then as best you can, press the feet down. Lift the belly. Lift the navel up in towards the spine. Baby hugs in. Hover the knees off the floor just for a moment. Feel that intensity. Inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back. Roll over your toes. downward facing dog. Let's make it a nice wide downward facing dog. So bend the knees, pedal through the legs rather, sway the hips. There we go. There's my pregnancy brain joining us here today. And as you move, create space. So you can have your legs as wide as you need to for your baba, so that the belly has space. You're pressing into the hands, wrap the underarms like you're holding onto 2 rolled up newspapers. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good, one more big breath in and a big breath out. Bend the knees, bring the gaze forward, and then walk yourself to the top of the mat. Feet stay as wide as you need them to be. Good, they're parallel with the edge of the mat. Soft knees, take a halfway lift. Your hands might come to your shins. Draw the belly in, and then exhale to fold. Do that one more time. Press into the shins, lift up, feel the belly lift, so you feel everything engage. And then exhale to fold. Stay here in a ragdoll for a moment. Remember, you can always widen the feet if you need more space. You can hold opposite elbows, nod your head yes or no. Take a big breath into your nose. As you exhale out of the mouth, just release some drama. One more inhale, like you're dusting out a cupboard in your house. Exhale, let it go. Release the hands, halfway lift, hands to shins, shoulders draw back, belly draws in, fold as you exhale, press into the feet, arms to the sky, big breath in, reach up, rise up, hands come to prayer. And as you exhale, prayer hands come to your heart. Find the nice stable stance here. So feet can be hip width distance or a little bit wider. Plug down into the feet, lift the arches and lift your pubic bone forward and up. So we're still drawing baby in, feeling the abs surrounding the belly, holding and hugging. You might not be able to see them, but you can feel them. Pressing your hands together as you inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Big breath in, reach tall. Exhale, soft knees, fold yourself back down. Halfway lift, lengthen out, inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, sit your hips back, chair pose, Utkatasana, nice wide stance with your legs. So your knees are still tracking over the middle toes. You're not collapsing in or out. And then can we sit the butt back a little bit? And you might take your hands to your hips and you just kind of find your Beyonce booty and then like a skinny white guy butt. There's nothing wrong with a Mr. Burns butt. Yeah, but we just find where you feel your belly start to engage. Everyone's pelvic tilt will be a little bit different. Once you've found that, rib cage draws in, arms up, sit low, hold the breath. Don't hold the breath, sorry. Hold the pose. Keep the breath going. So as you sit back nice and low in your chair pose, you start to feel the intensity start to build, feeling the energy rising. Can you bring it back down into your feet? We're going to do some breath work here together. As you inhale, press into the feet, reach up, rise up. As you exhale, make fists, sit your butt back chair pose. Inhale, rise up. Out of the mouth. You can add a lion's breath and stick your tongue out. Inhale. One more. Get nice and low into the earth. Well done, mamas. Bring the arms up overhead. Bring the weight over to the right foot and take the left knee up in towards your chest. Really gently, a big step backwards into warrior 2 with the left foot, arms spin up and out. Take a moment here to find yourself. So we're building intensity in all of these poses to then transform that energy. Fire is a really transformational energy to work with. Bend the right knee. Right knee stacks over the middle toes so you can see the right big toe. Arms out to the side. Just start to take little circles with your arms. And this will build an intensity pretty quickly. Yeah. So we're learning here through this practice that when energy of intensity is moving through us, like say a contraction or an expansion, as I like to call them, where you're feeling that intensity build, you can use your breath to calm it back down, to ride the wave of intensity and find perhaps a little bit of calm and ease within that. Like a warrior woman. Warriors are fierce, in the way that they move and the way that they understand their energy. 2 more breaths here, in and out. I know your arms are on fire. And then find warrior 2, arms long. Take a breath in, out of the mouth. Inhale, reach forward, flip and reverse it. And as you exhale, straighten the right leg, take the hands to the hips, turn the toes in, heels out. Bring the hands to prayer at your heart space. Let the shoulders settle. Close your eyes and just find this nice wide stance. Press out through the feet, lift the belly up so you're not sticking your butt back. You're lifting your pubic bone forward and up. And then find this moment of stillness. We ride this wave of energy. 1 more inhale and exhale. Good. Reaching the arms up overhead, inhale. As you exhale, fold on down to the earth. You might take your 2 blocks underneath your hands if you want a little bit more space. Press out through the feet, lift the chest, lift the heart, inhale. And then exhale, just fold forward. Feel the feet plugging down, the sit bones lifting to the sky, and that beautiful big stretch through your legs. Let the belly relax for a moment. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. And then come up halfway, fingertips underneath your shoulders. Press out through the feet. Can you lift the belly in and up? Keep pressing out through your feet. Find activation in your legs. Take the hands back behind you if you can. If it's too much, keep the hands out in front of you for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to stand all the way up. Reach the arms overhead. This time turn the toes out, heels out, hands to prayer. Goddess pose. Ooh, get nice and low with it. We'll do a little release first. So take the hands to the inside of your legs, lean forward, and then just move side to side. This should feel really nice to open the inner thighs. Gentle bit of rotation through the spine. And then when you're ready, goddess pose, get low. Good. Can you lift the pubic bone forward and up? Keep drawing the belly in. Knees stay out wide. Don't let them collapse in. Good. Get low. We're going to move through a little bit of that breath here. Maybe a little bouncing, little pulses. Find the intensity. The wave starts to build. How do we move with it? We use our breath. Inhale, arms up, legs straighten. Exhale, make fists sit down low. Inhale. Let it out of the mouth. Energy moving down. 1 more. Get low. Good. Sit in it. You might move the hands back to prayer or out to the side and get low and find stillness. Ooh. Feel the legs burn. Hold 5. You can do it. Earth down. 4. 3. Stay for a moment longer than you think you can. Press into the feet. Straighten the arms. Hallelujah. Good. As you exhale, hands come back to your hips. Spin to face forward. Take a big step to the top of your mat. Grab a hold of one of your blocks. Place it in between your legs. We build some intensity in the legs once again. We're just going to do a couple of little calf raises here, squeezing the block. So just really bringing some energy into the calves. If you've had any cramps or any circulation stuff going on, we want to keep that area nice and circulated. Arms can come out in front of you or up overhead. Rise up onto the heels, so the tips of your toes, the balls of your feet. Wow, that would be a better way to say it, wouldn't it? And then squeeze the block, lift the pubic bone forward and up, and we go down and up. Keep squeezing the block. If it's feeling a little wobbly, you could always bring a chair out in front of you to hold on to, or holding onto a wall. And just feeling all that blood start to be pumped down the back of your legs. Through the inner thighs. You're lifting the pelvic floor up. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Legs are on fire. 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, come on down, release the block. Chair pose. Oh, I know. I love this sequence too. Sit your butt back, lift your chest up, inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Straighten the legs, inhale, arms up. Exhale, this time come down, push the arms forward. Ha. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, move the energy forward. One more. Press it forward. Good. Come on back up. Hands to prayer. At your heart center, bring the weight to the left leg. Draw the right knee up. Slowly step back. Warrior 2, open the arms out. Find your feet, so make sure that front left leg is tracking over the middle toes. You're not collapsing in or out. Left sit bone sliding under. So use the glutes that we've switched on. Circles. This time go the other way if you can remember. If you can't, all good. Slow and steady circling. Keep lifting the pubic bone forward and up. Keep drawing the belly in. Chin is holding an avocado. We're building this intensity, this heat and fire in the body. And then we're using the power of the mind and the power of the breath, to shift that intensity. Knowing and reminding ourselves that we are strong, powerful, and capable warrior women. One more inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Hold stillness. Your arms are on fire. Hold for 3. You got it for 2. For 1. Inhale, flip and reverse. Open through the left side of the waist. And then straighten the left leg. Come on back in. I'm going to spin to face you. Toes in, heels out. Good. Reach the arms up overhead. This time, hands out to the side as you come down halfway. Pressing out into the feet. Can you keep lifting the belly up? Pressing out into the feet. Feel the inner thighs. Hold for 3. You can do it for 2. For 1, then fold on in. Bring the head to the floor. Let it chill. Sway side to side. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Come on up halfway. Inhale. Stay there. Feel the belly lift. Bracing, pressing out through the feet. Arms back behind you. Palms facing down. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. So it's almost like a little shalabhasana, except for we're not laying on our bellies. Good. For 5. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to standing, arms up, hands to prayer, and then we turn the toes in now, heels out. Everyone's favorite goddess pose. This is also called horse pose, but I think goddess pose is more appealing to me anyway. Press down to the feet, lift the arches. That'll switch your booty on. Pubic bone forward and up, belly in. Good. Sit down low, hold 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, you're doing well. 1, press into the feet, arms up, inhale. This time press the energy down as you breathe out. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, find that inner power. Inhale. So as the waves rise, we ground back down. 2 more. Out of the mouth. Last one. Get low and stay low. Hands come to prayer. Knees are tracking out. We hold 5. Beautiful. You can do it. Stay in it. 4, 3. This is such powerful work. 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Arms to the sky. Hands to hips, spin the left toes forward. Take a big step to the top of your mat. Well done. That was a lot. Reach the arms to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest and out of your mouth. One more. Inhale. Cactus, lift, open. Good. Inhale. Reach it up. Nice wide stance as you exhale, fold on in, knees nice and bent. Good. Plugging the hands down to the mat, step on back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath into your nose here and a lion's breath out of your mouth, let it go. Tongue out, one more. Let your tongue out, let your breath out. Good. As you inhale, come forward and slowly place your knees back down on the mat. Well done. We'll come and sit all the way down. Whew. That was a fiery breath and leg sequence. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. We'll find a bit of space here. Take the hands to the feet, nice and wide with your diamond, depending on your belly as well, and then come on forward. You could take a block underneath your head if you would like. Remembering you can always do this with just legs out to the side if it doesn't feel great on your pelvis. And then find softness here. So we moved through the fire of the practice and we used breath to release heat, and now we start to move into more of the water element, of being able to be soft and a more feminine quality, or the more moon energy of the yin. Still breathing. And as women, we have the beautiful capacity to be able to access both aspects. And if you think about water, a wave can be strong and intense and powerful and break down anything in its path. But it can also be soft and flowy like a river. Both of these qualities serve us in labor, in birth, and in motherhood. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Come on back up to a seat. Lengthen your right leg out, bend the left knee, bring it on the inside of your right thigh. You might take your block to support you, right elbow to the block, or you can always bring it to the floor. Rest your head on your hand and reach the left arm up and overhead. And just take 3 juicy breaths here, opening up into the side of the body. One more inhale. And exhale. Come on back through center. If you use the block, just scooch it out of the way. Left hand to the floor. Press into the shin, lift the hips up. Find a really nice flash dance pose here, very traditional. You can move through the right shoulder. Just finding a bit of space, a really gentle way to back bend or open the chest. And slowly bringing your butt back down to the floor and just changing sides. Right leg in, left leg long. If you use the block, taking it over, left elbow down, right arm up and overhead. Just 3 breaths. Last breath in and out. Calming on back up, just moving the block out of the way. Right hand down, right shin down, lift the hips up. Open as much as feels good. Roll the shoulders. When you're ready, bringing your butt back down to the earth. You might sit on your bolster once again. Bringing the left hand to your heart, the right hand to your belly. Perhaps even feeling movement from your baby as you breathe down into your womb. Taking a moment just to honor yourself for showing up, for doing this powerful work. May we take the lessons, the wisdom that we gain here on our yoga mat with us throughout the rest of our journey. Bring the hands to prayer at the heart. One round of Om to seal our practice down deep with your sound. Inhale. Bow on him. Honoring yourself, your practice, and this beautiful time to connect in with your baby. We say Namaste. Thank you, Yogi Mamas. That was a strong and really powerful practice. If you need to take a little more rest, take it. If you want to jump into a meditation or a yoga nidra after this to extend your practice, go for it. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Namaste.